Hey, Bronchar Ranchers. Told you that I was going to have a surprise for you today. I'd like everyone to meet Harry. Harry was surrendered to us last weekend. As you may notice, we are not at our facility. We are actually at a foster's home who will be taking care of Harry for the next little while until the ground firms up at the main place. So his story is that his family situation changed, and his family wasn't able to keep him any longer. So they had actually been looking for quite a long time for a placement for him, and a couple of people had reached out to me about him, and I went and I met him, and I met the family and everything, and so I decided that we could take him on. Obviously, with the loss of Gabby and Barney, we had spots open up. So we went ahead and we said yes, with the understanding that we weren't going to be able to bring him to our facility right away. So, hey, Karen. So it was really a combination of work between a whole bunch of people to get this to work. Shout out to Pam from Wayne County Rescue, who coordinated a lot of this, and obviously to our foster Colleen for being willing to foster and kind of do a weird situation with everything that's going on. So we're very excited to have Harry and to help him. His story is that he lived with his family for about 18 years. They got him when he was about 4. And yes, he does have a little donkey friend that is his best bud. They hang out. But Harry lived with the family for, like I said, about 18 years. They got him when he was 4. Harry is 22. He has never been ridden or driven. So he will need some training. He doesn't have, he has some ground manners, but obviously with a horse of his size, they really need to be spot on so that he doesn't hurt anyone. And he does need some direction with that. So we'll be working on his ground manners, and Colleen has been working as well. Obviously she's doing the day-to-day care with him, so she has to make sure that she is safe. So you can see that he's pinning his ears and stuff and kind of prancing around. That's because Colleen's other horse, Dolly, is wandering around. So Harry is pretty protective of the donkey, which is kind of funny. But anyway, so she's been working on ground manners and what's, proper etiquette and what's not. And then this upcoming week, he is going to have his feet trimmed. It's been quite a while. I think it's been since October, the family said, since he had his feet trimmed. So that needs to get done. He is pretty good with picking up his front feet. His back feet, not so much. So we gotta work on that as well, which, isn't a big deal. We have practice with getting horses to not worry about having their feet picked up. So we will work on that as well. And hello, little one. So this is the other member of the herd that Harry is in with. Hi, Sweet Pea. This is the alpha. So that is why Harry moved off. They are getting along better than they were there the first day. Actually, the first day was fine. It was when they got all put together. It took a little while, but I mean, it wasn't anything horrible or anything like that. Harry is a pretty laid-back, easygoing guy, and you know, he quickly learned where his place was. So he never challenged the what his position was. So he is going to have his feet done this upcoming week. And then Dr. Lauren is coming the following week. She's coming the 14th to take a look at him and to make sure that we don't have anything major going on, which I don't anticipate. Hi, Petra. Nice to see you. Yes, he is a handsome boy. He is, he's a big boy too. He is, I believe, a little bigger than Barney was. So he's somewhere between Barney and Jesse. So he does have some kind of mites or skin irritation going on that needs to be addressed. He does need to put on a little bit of weight, not a whole lot, but he does need to put on a little bit more weight. He is a little fluff ball, so it's hard to see what he's actually coming in at. Hi, Harry. You want to say hi to everybody? Hi, buddy boy. Hi. So, guys, this is Harry. Hi, Sweet Pea. What you think, bud? So he's already rolled and laid down while he was here. He did that the first day, which is super cool. For those that don't know, horses usually don't lay down or roll or anything like that until they feel very comfortable with where they are. Karen, that's Colleen's donkey. I can't take the donkey. But Donkey is a cute little guy, isn't he? Look how cute he is. He's so little. But yeah, it's kind of funny how the big guy and the little guy have paired up. It's actually while it's an odd couple, it's not, because they do for some reason the smaller ones and the larger ones like to hang out together. Not quite sure why, but yeah, it's very, very funny. So that's really everything with Harry. He's probably, it's totally weather dependent on when he's going to come up to the main facility. Hopefully, the main place is drying out nicely. So if we don't get slammed in April with tons of rain, we should be good. That he should be able to come in May. You know, we just need it to dry out and for us to be able to clean things up, so that you know, it's pristine when he gets there. Protecting Donkey, and then protecting the female. That's funny. But you can see that he moves very, very well. You know, he is different than a lot of the other horses. Actually, all the other horses that we've gotten, in that he hasn't been overly worked. So while, he's going to have, age-related issues, it's not because he hasn't been taken care of, and it's not because it's been overworked. It's just going to be, the luck of the draw. If he, has some arthritis or something, it's just because he's a big boy and he is 22. But other than that, he's not going to have a lot of the normal, not the normal, but the usual issues that we see with the horses that we take in. Supposedly when he came to the family, he did have some very green and basic riding and driving skills. But after speaking with that's what they were told at the location that they got him. But after they, after they got him home, and these individuals that, hi Marion, yes, we are going to welcome everybody who wants to come and meet him once we get him to the main facility. So yeah, whenever you want to come up, and if anybody wants to come up to the facility, just message us or email us, and we are more than happy to have you come and see Louie and Harry once he gets up there. But the individuals that got him were experienced driving. That was their discipline, was driving. So they had all the carts, and they had the wagons, and they had all of the training equipment as well. So they knew that he was not that well trained, if at all, at least not to their standards. So it's going to be interesting once we start him with his ground skills, where he really is. But that all comes in due time. It's whatever it's going to be, whatever is best for him and the pace that he wants to take it at. There's never a rush. It's whatever's going to be best for him. But I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that we have taken in another big guy. And there's usually a lot of stuff that's going in the background that we don't necessarily advertise until everything comes to fruition. So this took about, I would say it took about a month or so to get everything put together so that we could take him. So we do have people that have been that have contacted us to take their horses, obviously. So it's just a process. We want to be responsible with helping the horses, and part of that responsibility is seeing what the situation is, and making sure that we're going to be able to assist them in the best possible way. And if we're not able to assist, then to use our resources and our contacts to make that match happen. Right, buddy? Oh, I know. So he has a big, beautiful pasture to play in, and he has a barn that he can, a stall that he can go in when he wants to. But Harry is very, very used to being out and about. So one of the reasons why we were comfortable with taking him is because we knew that our facility would jive with what he was used to. You know, there's always a transition when you have a horse that has been very, very used to being in a barn or a stall, and then you kind of give them that freedom. Some of them get very, very nervous with that. So Harry, like I said, is very comfortable to being outside 24/7 and having the freedom to do pretty much what he wants. So that's going to work obviously well with our setup. For those that don't know, we don't have stalls per se. We have the capability of turning our run-in shed into 4 stalls if necessary. But that's not how we're set up, you know, because a lot of the horses that we have some emotional problems. I wouldn't say problems, but they have some emotional baggage that it's better for them just to have the freedom that if they want to go into the shade, they can. If they don't want to, they can be out and about. So Harry's going to fit very, very well into that kind of facility. Harry looks like he's ready to take a nap. It is a nice, calm, and sunny day here, and he has a very, very nice coat. If you can see, it's very, very thick and full, very much like Charlie's coat. So he's probably loving this warmth right now. Right, buddy? But that's it, guys. I just wanted to introduce Harry and to let you know that we have welcomed another big guy into the fold, and obviously I will keep you updated with how he's doing, you know, how he does with his farrier visit. Unfortunately, I won't be here for that because of my full-time job, but the vet visits I will be here for, so I will be able to let you guys know firsthand how that went. All right, guys, I hope that you have a nice rest of the day and enjoy the sun if you are in Western New York. And I will see you guys all next Friday on our Facebook Live. Be well, everyone. See you soon.